Are you taking advantage of every single benefit that Brand Registry has? I'm going to go through a full list of every feature that Amazon gives you in today's video so you can double check to make sure you're not missing out on something. My name is Stephen Pope. I'm the founder of My Amazon Guy. I'm going to post a link to this at the top of the description of the video so you can check this out for your own brand. If you don't have a brand registered right now and you don't have a trademark, go to myamazonguy.com. You can purchase a trademark from us. All right, so the brand benefit eligibility will show all of your enrolled brands. So you can see here I've got Momster as my enrolled brand. Yes, it's eligible for full benefits. I'm not personally aware of any brand that doesn't have full benefits or what that would look like, so I can't speak to that. But sometimes maybe it's built for brand representatives that don't have full management, something like that. Not completely sure. Here you can also see the button to enroll in Brand Registry. That'll take you to brandregistry.amazon.com. And then here is the full list of every benefit exclusive for enrolled brands in Brand Registry. So on the far left, there are 4 things that a non-brand owner can do, and that's A+ content, sponsor brands, stores, and upload and manage videos. But the brand owner specifically gets access to everything else on this page, and we're going to go into some detail. So these 4 areas, you could be specifically a registered agent. Maybe you're a retailer and the brand owner is somebody else, but they're giving you access to go build out the A+ content. So you can see all of the information about what A+ content is. This is really basic. Hopefully most of you already know what A+ content is, but I'm just going to go ahead and demo it anyway. So here is a brand store that I've built for Momster. You can see lots of fun things you can do with this. It even has some random sharks there because I've got my Mama Shark line. And if you click into an item and scroll down, the A+ content shows up in this section right here. So here's the A+ content. Love these product grids. This is probably our #1 service that's purchased from us as a project outside of our full management service. So if you don't have A+ content today and you need to get some built, check us out. We'll be happy to do that for you. Another feature that you can do as the brand owner is to load a video like this, and you can see that there. Videos are supposedly coming to non-brand registered listings. We saw that news, have not seen that actually come to fruition as of yet. So A+ content, don't have to be the brand owner, but you can do it as a registered agent. Sponsored brands, this is when you show up at the top of search. So if I were to type in funny wine glass on Amazon, you're going to see my #1 funny wine glass. I'm not social distancing because I have the #1 funny wine glass on Amazon. Up the top here, you can see a headline ad. So this is a sponsored brand or headline ad. So next on the list is stores. So that was what I demonstrated when I went to amazon.com/momster, which is your vanity URL. Every brand owner can get one of those. If you haven't set your vanity URL yet, or pretty URL as some like to call it, that is an easy ticket. Highly recommend you do that. Just Google vanity URL, My Amazon Guy. I've got a video on how to demonstrate that. Got 400 videos out there on every Amazon subject. If you just Google My Amazon Guy, no space, with whatever problem you have, chances are I've got a video on it. If I don't, send me a request to podcast@myamazonguy.com and I'll get one built for you. All right, so those are those 3, and then upload and manage videos, which I demonstrated on the front end of the listing, which goes into this section right here. I also have a video on how to upload these. Again, Google My Amazon Guy video upload to discover how to do that. The remainder of this list are very specific things to a brand owner. So brand analytics provides the aggregated customer search and purchase behavior data to help brands improve their business. This is actually kind of cool because if you want to know the demographics of who purchases from you, you can see it in the brand dashboard. So let's go over to the brand dashboard and show this, and it's really neat. So you can see here in the brand analytics demographics, my average age of the person that buys a funny wine glass is between age 45 and 54. Very interesting information, right? Like that's how you're going to know where to target your demographics. So that's the age standpoint. Household income, most information not available, but you can see here I skew to the really rich and the not so rich, and then kind of in between on the bell curve there. So you can see there's the and then education would be next. So where do we skew on education? So bachelor's degree and some college skew very, very heavy there. But high school graduate, not as much. So it kind of makes sense. The more money you have, the more education you have, the more likely you're going to spend money on something like a silly, funny wine glass. And then, not surprising whatsoever, heavy female skew here at 74% female focus on purchasers right here. So if I was going to go launch a new wine glass, I would know, boom, I should go hit the female demographic without a doubt, and that all of my intel and my pictures and whatever else should be heavily focused to that. So so you can see here, female, right? Like, you get the idea. There's a reason behind that. We're very, very aware of that. So we also have female imagery like this to showcase the fact that, yes, we know that females buy. All right, so that's interesting on the brand analytics standpoint. The brand dashboard. So if I hit back on this is the brand dashboard, and this will show price competitiveness, eligibility, in-stock rates, customer reviews, brand analytics, all of this good stuff, search term optimizer, virtual bundles, experiments. All of those are within the brand dashboard right there, and you can click into each of these and see their individual reports. So first up is customer reviews. So let's go to our manage review section. The thing that I primarily use this for is when I have a negative review come in and I want to engage with the user, or maybe they wrote a negative review that violates Amazon terms and conditions and I want to strike it if I possibly can. Very difficult to do that, I might add. Amazon does not remove much these days. So if we scroll through here, you can filter by star rating. So let's say I want to filter by 1 star. So I have 0 1-star ratings that have come in. So let's go to 2-star. Nothing to write home about. Okay, it's an ordinary tumbler, yada, yada. So this doesn't violate, not really a good point to respond to that. So then let's go to 3-star. Looks cheap, but I gave it a silly gift. So most of my reviews that come in, and I don't do any review generation, are coming in as 5- and 4-star reviews, which is obviously good to see. And you can see down the list, fun, love it, cool, souvenir, great choice, hilarious, dishwasher safe, cute, yada, yada. You get the idea. So you can get some trends here, and it's really cool because it shows the last 60 days of reviews, and then you can look and research them further. So I've had 38 reviews come in on my brand in the last 60 days, and it can sort by the most recent. So if you're wondering, hey, have I had any reviews in the last 7 days, you can come in here and quickly check that. All right, so that's customer reviews. Next is Amazon attribution. This one's a little bit more complex to demo in a quick video, but basically this is a link that you can use off of Amazon to drive to Amazon to quote-unquote track your Amazon traffic and sales. And the reason why I said quote-unquote is because it's completely broken and doesn't actually work. However, I have been getting a lot of reach outs from the attribution team at Amazon claiming it's starting to work now, specifically on Google AdWords, not so much on anything related to Facebook, Pinterest, or social media. So if you're going to try Amazon attribution, I would start with Google AdWords. However, conversions are much better on Facebook. So pick your poison. Want good reporting? Go to AdWords. If you want good results, go to Facebook with your Amazon traffic for external purposes. All right, so next is manage your experiments. So experiments are A/B testing. So you can A/B test A+ content. You can A/B test a title. And that can be really, really helpful to figure out, like, hey, is a specific thing better? Am I better off using a specific thing over another? So let me go over to the brand experiment. So it's inside of brand dashboard, and we scroll over to experiments, see where that's located. All right, here we go. And manage experiments. So in here, I have recently run an experiment on my social distancing. So let's click and view the results. Here you can see it's already decided that the version A is better, and you can see all the sales that are involved on that. And so 69% chance version A is better, which is kind of cool. That's pretty definitive. You can see that there's a lift on conversion, more units sold, and better sales. So that, based on that decision, you can decide, okay, I'm going to make version A and you can run that experiment. Again, there's two types of experiments. There is A+ content and a product title experiment, and you are limited to select SKUs on the account. The one thing that I really don't like is that if you have a parentage, you have to test the entire parentage. So if I want to test this 25 child, parentage, I got to A/B test every freaking single one of these, or I can't run the experiment. Annoying, but still a really cool tool. All right, so that was experiments. Amazon Live, this only works if you have an iPhone right now, but it's definitely an up-and-coming thing where you can actually go live and talk about your brand. So I think that one's worth checking out if you have an iPhone. Unfortunately, I'm a Samsung Google Pixel guy, and I do not have an iPhone. But if you are comfortable on camera, definitely check that one out. Amazon Posts, this one is very worthwhile. We actually actively manage this for all of our clients, posting socially, at least twice a week if we can. These posts will show up at the bottom of a detail page, and it's just another way for you to show up on your competitors' listings. So if I sell funny wine glasses and I'm posting social content about funny wine glasses, and somebody else is looking at the other million funny wine glasses on Amazon and they see my brand, that's an edge I get, and I don't have to pay for this, which is very, very beneficial. It's basically like Instagram for Amazon, and very limited on what you can and can't do with the posting. I've got a little visitor here. This is my 2-year-old Sage. It's not quite 2, getting close. And then we've got Vine, which is the way to give away your product for reviews. We have confirmed behind the scenes that they're going to start charging for Vine. So if you haven't done your Vine giveaways in 2020, be sure you do that before January of 2021, before those are no longer free. Subscribe and save, and this is an easy way to generate your first 30 reviews on a listing. Subscribe and save is the ability to have a subscription for your product. So if you sell a consumable or a topical, something that needs to be reissued, toilet paper included, whatever it might be, you then get access to do that. And finally on the list is virtual bundles. This is the ability to connect two products and ship them together at a discount. It'll also show up on your detail page. It's a lot of work to set the virtual bundle up. You got to have a new image graphically created, but it also allows you to take more space on your detail page. So I'm not a huge fan of virtual bundles. It definitely does not generate sales, but it also might be a defensive measure so that people aren't leaving your detail page and going down the rabbit hole of other sales. So that's kind of a quick rundown of all of the different benefits that you can get access to for enrolled brands on Brand Registry. I also have some other in-depth videos about Brand Registry and all of the things related to trademarks. Check those videos out as well. Thanks for watching. My name is Stephen Pope. I'm the founder of My Amazon Guy. And if you need any assistance growing your Amazon sales, check us out at myamazonguy.com. Leave a comment on this video about anything related to Amazon. I read every single one of them.